6-ton orca slaps its tail with awesome destructive power. Under the water, tail slaps are used to stun the herring. Some fish come too quickly and escape back to the safety of the shoal. But most are picked off by the orcas, one by one. Soon the water glitters with fish scales as the orcas methodically consume the ball of fish. By breaking up the herring into a smaller shoal, the orcas have done the humpbacks a favor, turning the usual relationship between the animals on its head. Everywhere else on Earth, orcas are the humpbacks' biggest enemy. But here, the humpbacks cash in on the colossal fish supper. And the humpbacks aren't the only ones to gatecrash the orcas' party. Massive fin whales can swallow 3,000 herring in a single gulp. Deadly enemies feed side by side. A unique scene, only possible here because of the warmth of the Gulf Stream.
On the end of this pole is a highly directional microphone. And put that into the water and we should be able to hear the sperm whale.
Andrew Armour has worked with whales for over 20 years. He can pick out the faintest of calls.
You there? What do you hear? Sounds like winds.
Their calls can travel over 30 miles. And there are several distinct types.
I do hear it now that you pointed it out.
This kind of call is known as coda, and sperm whales use it for communication. So this is almost certainly a group. This is my chance to get up close to these giants.
Okay, get him now, get him now.
I've joined a baby and an adult female. Female sperm whales live in family groups up to 20 strong. The rest of this pod could well be hunting far below us. Youngsters can't dive deep, so this babysitter has stayed at the surface. It could be mum, an aunt, or even grandma. She's playing with me, mirroring my movements. As she dives, she swings past my cameraman. That tail has the force to power a giant. It could easily kill a human. Yet she takes care not to hit either of us. It's a remarkable display of agility. the whales are just as fascinated with me as I am with them. It's a far cry from the meetings between our species in the days of whaling. I am absolutely shaking like a leaf. She brought her calf right alongside us, span over onto her side so that she was looking directly in my eyes from no more than a couple of meters away. And then she pirouetted like a ballerina and swept past me. But she made so sure that she didn't hit me.
Male humpback whales repeat each other's songs and add to them so they become ever more complex and beautiful, showing off their memory as well as sheer volume. Listening carefully to this song is a female humpback whale. She's here with last year's calf and is ready to conceive another one. He stops singing and follows her. He may sing to her again, but not if he thinks other males are close by. They start to get to know each other. It's an old-fashioned, slow-motion waltz. Such beautiful movement is rarely seen. Dance in the animal world is little understood. But their courting ballet is about to be cut short. Rival males have detected that something is going on. They arrive in force, a mob on the dance floor, set on disruption. Each male tries to get beside the female and to intimidate the others. The 35-ton males are set on a fight. Animals that can seem so tender, in a moment become so aggressive. The mating game has become a battle. They smash into one another. They tail slap and bellow. Most of this is just show, throwing their weight around. It's over. The biggest male has won. The abundance of krill attracts other visitors to the peninsula in the summer. Antarctic minke whales. Their pointed heads and short dorsal fins give them speed and endurance. And they need both. There are other whales here too. Killers. This is an extended family of mothers and their young. And a male with a huge dorsal fin, almost 2 meters high. A lone minke whale. It's just what this group of killer whales are looking for. Working as a team, as they have done for decades, they fan out across the strait in search of their quarry. And they found it. The minke races away, pursued by outriders on each flank. Terrified, the minke heads for the shore. It's so desperate to escape, it almost beaches itself. It makes a desperate break for freedom. Two hours and 20 miles later, the minke is still alive and swimming strongly. Its only real defense is its endurance. But the killers work as a team, with fresh ones replacing the outriders in relays. And as the minke tires, the battering and the biting begins. Seabirds are attracted by the smell of fresh blood rising from the water. The killers try to flip the minke over. If they can manage to keep its blowhole underwater, it will drown. One forces the minke's whole body down below the surface. And then the final strike. The team drag the minke under for the last time, and the hunters finally can feed. Even when more sea lions arrive, they can't seem to break down the sardines' coordinated defenses. With a shoal this big, the sea lions need to isolate a smaller, more manageable group of fish. But with so few predators, the fish still have the advantage. All the sea lions can do is keep the sardines at the surface and wait for others to join them. Tuna. Their arrival changes everything. Tuna attack from below, cutting off the sardines' escape route down to deeper water. Next to appear shearwaters. Excellent flyers, but also surprisingly agile underwater. With so many predators attacking from all sides, the advantage starts to shift away from the sardines. As the fish pack ever tighter, their shoaling strategy now makes it easier for the hunters. Sharks. They've scented blood in the water. Surprisingly, perhaps, the predators never attack one another. They work together to corral the ball of fish, taking turns to grab a mouthful. Common dolphins. As the shoal gets ever smaller, each sardine scrambles desperately to hide in the middle. But now there's no escape. Brooder's whale finishes off the feast. Tons of sardines devoured in less than an hour.